Welcome to the Ramadan series, where we will be showing you a series of recipes that are perfect for iftar and sahri. This one doesn't need an introduction. It's samosas. We're first going to start off by finely chopping up 2 whole onions. Once that is done, we are going to finely chop 3 green chilies into small pieces. Now we are going to focus on chopping up 2 tomatoes into big block-like pieces. We don't want them too fine. We're now going to focus on making our keema. We're first going to add some oil and then 1 tablespoon of some ginger and garlic paste into a pan. Now we are going to add 1 kg of some mutton. Once that is done, we are going to add in 1 tablespoon of some cumin seeds, followed by the tomatoes that we cut up earlier on in the process. Once we've added our tomatoes, we are now going to add in 1 tablespoon of some salt, 1 tablespoon of some smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of some turmeric, 1 teaspoon of some coriander powder, 2 teaspoons of some red chili powder, and 1 tablespoon of some crushed red chili. Now we're going to bring this together by giving it a mix, and then we are going to add in 1 tablespoon of some roasted cumin seeds. And as previously before, we are going to mix this and then add in half a juice of a lemon. We're now going to add in 1 tablespoon of some coriander seeds, followed by 1 teaspoon of some chicken powder. We're now also going to add in the ingredients that we cut up earlier on in the process also to our keema. This is the onions and of course the green chilies. We also added in a handful of some coriander and then followed by a quick mix. Now the focus is on making our pastry for our samosas. We've added in 500 grams of some flour and 1 teaspoon of some cumin seed, followed by 1.5 teaspoon of some salt, 250 grams of some melted unsalted butter, and then some water to our processor, which is going to make our pastry for our samosas. We're going to section our pastry into small balls before we are going to roll them out, kind of like how we do with a chapati. We're now going to roll them out quite nice and thin before adding a layer of some oil. We're now going to layer this on top with another one of our pastries that we rolled up earlier on, and repeat this process about 4 times until we have 4 pastries all together. This cooks really fast, so we're going to cook this for approximately 30 to 45 seconds, or until you know its color has changed. Once that is done, we're going to leave this on the side to rest. We're then going to cut this in half, and then we're going to work on our glue for our samosas, which is just simply some water and flour. We're going to make this into a triangle, fold these together in half, and then stick the ends together. We're going to be quite generous with the amount of keema that we add to our samosas, but we don't want to fill them right to the top. We're going to leave a little bit of space so that we can actually seal our samosas in. Once we are doing this, we want to make sure that there's no gaps left open and that they are sealed shut. We're going to add this to our hot oil until they are fully cooked. The only way to tell that they're fully cooked is when the color will change. It will turn into a golden brown color, kind of like this. Once that is done, we are going to flip them over and then repeat the process once again. The samosas do tend to cook quite fast, so do make sure you keep an eye out on that. Now I'm going to take our samosas out, drain the oil and leave them to the side, and focus on our chutney. We've added in 1 tomato, 3 garlic cloves, 4 green chilies, and 1 teaspoon of some cumin seeds to our food processor. We're now going to add a handful of some coriander and mint leaves. The more mint that you add in, of course, the more potent it will be. This is purely up to you. We've added in 1 teaspoon of some salt, followed by 4 tablespoons of some fresh lemon juice. Now we're going to give this a blend quickly in our food processor, and we are aiming to have a thick chutney consistency. We don't want it to be too runny. And that's the recipe in a nutshell, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and definitely give this staple recipe a try. Take care and goodbye.